Strawberry cream calzone. Thank you. Hi everyone. Welcome to the very first episode of my podcast, which this very second does not have a name. Was that intentional? No. Is it because I'm indecisive as fuck? Yes. And honestly, I planned on making this episode yesterday, and also planned on like originally it was planned to do that I planned to do it like last week, but I didn't because I had just come back from Prague, which we're gonna talk about that. And honestly, after that flight, I was jet lagged as fuck. I could not sleep, and then I didn't stop sleeping, and now my whole fucking sleep routine is fucking messed up. That's fine, I guess. And yeah, we're here now. Also, I planned on doing this yesterday, but I was so sick. I'm still sick. I don't know if you can hear it. My voice is just not there at the moment. And I do apologize, but I just wanted to get this like episode out already. And I wasn't gonna wait until my throat was better, cause hell yeah. I got a cold from kayaking not yesterday, the day before yesterday, Saturday. No, it was Sunday, what the fuck? uh yeah, I went kayaking. That's a story for later. But yeah, today I have my little iPad with my funny angel right here that I also got from Prague. And we got a bunch of things to talk about today. So, first of all, let's talk about the Cardi B trial. That shit was so fucking funny. At the time where I like wrote this on my notes that I wanted to, that I wanted to talk about this, the trial was not over. And I was already like guessing like she was gonna fucking win that trial, and she did, Queen. And it was so funny the memes that came out of there, like she was security heavy, and what else came out of there? Trying to think. The brain fog was real. The brain fog is fucking real. She also like did the. I mean, like, would you say that Miss whoever the fuck her name was is bigger than you? I mean, look. Oh, sorry, by the way, for the podcasters, for the ones listening on Spotify, I'm gesturing with my hands. I should have been I should have thought about that before actually. I forgot that like this is gonna be posted on Spotify. But yeah, that she ate. I love Cardi B. I've been a Cardi B stan since the Nicki drama days. Like that shit was so fucking funny back then. Although it wasn't, now that I'm thinking about it, it really isn't. Like Nicki is fucking mentally insane. As much as I used to like her music, her new music is ass. She's fucking deranged, to say the very least. But yeah. Now, other than the Cardi B trial, which I only wanted to mention briefly because I thought that she ate, I want to talk about the fucking Hobbit, or like the Lord of the Rings series is in general, cause that shit is crisp. Oh my god, I watched it in chronological order, not by choice. I just thought that that was the release order. I don't know why, but the reason that I started watching it was because on the plane to Prague, I was trying to listen to some music, but I got some, flight anxiety. I was like panicking and panicking, and music was just not helping at the time. And there was a fucking storm outside the thing. Like it was genuinely so stormy. Like we didn't really hit that much turbulence. It was just like in the middle of the flight, we like hit a really really like rocky area of storm, and like the airplane was experiencing a lot of fucking turbulence, to say the least. Yeah, and like, okay, I'm gonna be honest. Like, if you are watching like lightning and a storm at night above the clouds, it looks so pretty, but it's not pretty in person. Like, it's not. It's pretty, but it's fucking scary as shit. And to calm myself down a little bit, I decided to like log into the Wi-Fi of the airplane, which has like this website that pops up when you log into the Wi-Fi, and you can watch movies on there, podcasts, whatever. and I sort of like there was like what 5 or 6 options between movies, and I was like, fuck, what the hell? And then I just like I saw The Hobbit, like the first Hobbit movie, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna watch that. That seems interesting because I'm a fantasy girly. I love me some fantasy. That shit is my shit. I just realized this is fucking wet. My shirt is wet from my hair because I just showered. What the fuck? I'm touching it right now. I'm touching my boob. Anyway, yes, I watched the first Hobbit movie on the plane. Finished it on the plane because it was very long, and honestly, it was so good. I unpopular opinion because I was looking up like some people's opinions on the movies and which one's like the best. That movie was the best movie out of all the franchise. Like, excuse me. And then I sort of like this entire week have sort of been like binge watching the rest of the movies after I returned from Prague, and they're so good, but nothing will ever beat the first movie. That shit was an experience. And to be honest, Gollum, I feel bad for Gollum or Smeagol. Like, come on now. Like, how could you not feel bad for him? If you don't feel bad for him, you suck. Because like he didn't choose. I mean, okay, wait. He might have killed his friend for the ring, but the ring was calling to him. You can't just like ignore that, can you? I don't know. But yeah, I really like the Lord of the Rings franchise. It was so good, and honestly, because I've been trying to watch it since I first got into fantasy, but I was like, oh, it's such a long franchise. I'm too lazy to get into it, and it's just like it felt so tedious and like a chore. But like once I started watching it, because like I basically had no other choice. Like let's be honest, the rest of the movies were like the shittiest fucking movies I've ever heard of, and yeah, so I was like, let's just fucking watch it, and I'm never going back. I would never go back to who I was before watching that franchise. That was so good. Like, I keep quoting the nasty hobbits is everywhere I go. I'm doing the little rasp like really badly right now because my fucking throat hurts. But I was doing it the other day and I was like, damn, am I Smeagol? Am I a voice actor? No, I actually look like Smeagol when I don't shower and when I just wake up. That's what I look like. Especially this morning because I currently like I have a little bit of makeup on. I put some mascara, put some blush to make myself not look deceased. But this morning I woke up, I literally looked like Smeagol. I looked like fucking Gollum, right? I have like 2 pieces of hair coming out of my bonnet. My face is like yellowish green from how sick I was. Snot. Like my throat was like very dry. I could barely talk. Then I heard online that if you like take a shower, like a really hot shower, and just like breathe in the steam, it like helps, and it did help. Like right now, I don't know if you, I don't know if you can like hear me sniff, but it's like sound. It's for me, it's like better than what it was this fucking morning. Cause this morning, god damn it, I woke up at 9, had the biggest fucking headache of my life, went back to sleep. I was like, I'm not dealing with this shit. Woke up late. Turns out my doctors were like my doctor was calling me to book an appointment because I asked him to call me so we can book an appointment, and instead he called the second contact on my medical ID, which was my mom, and she made the appointment for me, and she's like, hey, so you were fucking asleep, your doctor was trying to call you. Anyway, yeah, back to the Lord of the Rings. That was a bit of a tangent. uh it was so good, honestly. I love the aesthetic. I wish that they made movies like that, like that nowadays, because like nowadays it just feels so like overproduced and it just over dramatized, and they like I like the concept of fitting an entire storyline into 3 separate movies. That shit is so fucking smart, because let's be honest, fitting an entire storyline into just like a 2 hour and a half movie does not work. It's so rushed. It doesn't. You don't like learn anything from the characters themselves. Like the characters are just characters to you. But like in the Lord of the Rings, I got to like know the characters like personally, and I got to see their like them before their journey and them after their journey. It's giving, hey, this is me before my 12-hour shift. This is me after my shift. Like that's what it's giving. And that's what I love. That's what I love. I love character development. That's why I love like reading books because they take so much time to get to the fucking point. But that's the beauty of it, right? Like that's the beauty of it. I love the way that books just like drag out the character storylines because that way you can just enjoy it. You can get to know them. You can like take it step by step. You feel like you're actually on their journey with them. You're not just watching the journey summary. Like movies to me nowadays feel like just summaries of a story, but like The Lord of the Rings felt like an actual story. And it was so good. Genuinely, I cannot describe how good that fucking franchise is. Like even their side characters were like they had meaning, right? And I literally just finished this movie yesterday, so forgive me if I don't know her fucking name. The daughter of the king of no, not the daughter, the niece of the king of Rohan. Her character, my favorite. My favorite. Like you from the first movie, or I guess the second, you could see like how much she wanted to fight. And you could see her hesitate so many times to like go back with the women and the children and stuff like that and evacuate. And there was just like countless times where she would just stick up for herself or like sorry for others, and you would see that she's like basically sticking up for herself, and it's like projection. Like it was just so good. Like when she was sticking up for Mary, when they were like, "Hey, you're too little to fight. Like you're a hobbit, you can't fight." And she was like sticking up for him. She's like, "Why do you get the right to fight and he doesn't for his people, for the people that he loves?" And it's like she was basically speaking for herself. And I just found that so fucking beautiful. Like yes, 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 T, T. Like why do you get to fight and I don't? Give me a reason. Oh, you're too weak? Who cares? You're too weak against fucking goblins and orcs. Excuse me. I fucking burped. But yeah, that shit was so good. I'm so glad I watched the Lord of the Rings franchise. Now moving on from that topic because there's not really much to say other than that shit was fucking fantastic. Tolkien, I want you to marry me. I bought his book, the Hobbit book, to read it now, and it's upstairs waiting for me to grace it with my presence. So I'm gonna try to read it maybe in the next 3 weeks because I'm like a really slow reader. I'm fucking dyslexic as shit. So I'll update you in one of the episodes, I guess, or maybe I'll just update you along my journey of reading it. Who knows? But yeah. Other than that, speaking of Prague, I mentioned that earlier. I went to Prague. I it's not the first time that I went to Prague. I went last year, which was the first time that I went, and it is such a beautiful country. Well, not city. I love Czechia. It's so oh my god. It's just so beautiful. It gives me the vibes that I wanted like old towns to give me in places like Spain and shit like that. But like it just gave medieval to me. Like I don't know, it screamed gothic, medieval, and like I don't know, it gave me like the vibes of like oh, I'm like watching a fantasy movie right now. And like directly after watching The Hobbit, that shit was fantastic. Now this time I didn't go really for tourism. I since like I did all the touristy shit last year, the only like touristy thing that I did this year was like go to the National Museum of Alchemy and Magicians, which was honestly very nice, although they did get a lot of information wrong, which is really weird because if you're like studying alchemy, like if you're making a museum for alchemy, you would assume that your exhibition would be correct in its information. Or maybe like that's just how the alchemists of Prague specifically interpreted alchemy, cuz obviously alchemy is like very different everywhere you go. But from what I've learned, Uh, Alchemy, like the thing that they mentioned that was like very incorrect was the fact that I guess like, and correct me if I'm wrong, because I could actually just be wrong and like remembering things wrong from my classes. But when we studied this, in my university, they explained that alchemy is a process, and in those processes are four stages, and I only remember like maybe two or three of them, and that's albedo, rubido, and nigrido, and I don't remember what the fourth one was. And yeah, basically that's the process. Like I think the fourth one is like gold or something, because that's like the final stage that you want. You transmute any like not precious metal into gold. And in the alchemist exhibition, in the tour that they were giving us, the guy basically said that there's two types of alchemy, and that's rubido and albedo. And I was like, that's so not true. That's not a type of alchemy. That's a stage of alchemy. But for like, please correct me if I'm wrong. If you actually like know this shit, because from what I remember from university is that no, that's like a process. But yeah, and other than that, honestly, I didn't do anything really touristy. Me and my cousin, because I was visiting my cousin. She moved there for university, and I decided like, hey, because she's alone, you know, she's gonna be alone for a while, and she's like pretty lonely. She's not gonna like have any of her family members there anymore. So I decided, hey, let's go visit her. Why not? And I found like this really cheap fucking ticket to Prague, and I went there, and I stayed with her, and I met like friends there, but honestly, it was not a nice experience. I'll talk about that later, actually. Oh yeah, the flight there, as I said, was very like anxiety inducing. I don't like flying. Like, I mean, I like flying, but I hate like my brain just hates flying. Like as soon as we like leave the ground, I'm immediately thinking of every way that I can die in the plane. Choking, a bird enters the fucking like hits the one of the wings or whatever those are called, the little turbines, like hits it and explodes, we fucking crash. Oh, turbulence, we get struck by lightning. Impossible, by the way. And we fucking crash. Like that's the kind of shit that I'm talking about. So yeah, I don't get it. I'm not that scared of flying in itself because I know how unlikely it is for me to crash, like for the plane to crash while I'm in it. So like I don't know. My brain is just very like it's very quick to like think of ways I can die. This happened to me the other day too. I'll talk about that after actually after this little Prague segment. But yeah, honestly, Prague was gorgeous. I love Prague. Honestly, the public transportation there too was just so easy. Like I have not had one like issue with it. Like you can grab a ticket there for like 340 crowns, which is for the people in the US like about 17 euros or like something like that. I think euros. I mean dollars. For us, I think it's like 15 euros. But like it's so like it's not that much. It's really not that much. Like for 3 days of public transport, you can take the bus, the tram, and the metro with that ticket. And it's so good. I love that ticket. And honestly, like even the public transportation there is like so easy because like there's only like what three lines. There's three metro lines there. That's how small Prague is, and it's divided into like different sector like sections of Prague. There's like Prague 1, Prague 2, Prague 3, Prague 8, Prague fucking 9 and 10. And like I don't know, it's just I wish that they did that everywhere cuz that would be so easy. That was not like fucking Paris. I hated Paris. I hate Paris. I'm never going back there. If I'm going back there, I'm taking taxis, I'm taking cabs, I'm taking everything except for public transport. And I'm not even walking either. I refuse to walk. I have been like I've been talking about this for so much, like for so long. Paris is disgusting. I don't get why people romanticize it so much. It's basically New York, but shittier. I hate Paris. I'm never going back there. I might like just go back there for like shopping or something. But even like shopping is just fucking useless as shit. Cause like everything's expensive and there's not that many options for stores. But yeah, speaking of stores, there's a shop or like how do you say it? Like a branch of this like huge like like clothing company. It's like Bershka, but it's not like it's not anywhere in Spain. I looked it up, and I think it's like only like in Central Europe or something. Because I found like what, three different like branches of this store all throughout Prague. It's called Crop. I love Crop. Crop is my life. I love Crop. That shit is so good. Like all of their clothes are cute. They're fashionable. They're cheap. They're like not cheap as in like cheap material. Cause I looked at like the material. I have a sweater, a Marvel Rivals sweater, which by the way, Slay, a Marvel Rivals sweater from there, and it's so good, and it's oversized, and it's just everything. I love Crop. The only reason that I would go back to Prague is just to spend all my money in Crop. I don't give a fuck about anything else. Fuck all y'all hoes. I want Crop. I wish they opened a Crop here in Spain. Me wants some. Me wants some real bad. And you guys, if you guys are going to Prague, save all your money because you're gonna spend it all at Crop. I unfortunately didn't want to spend any of my money because this was like a last minute sort of venture to Prague. So like I didn't have money to spend. So I honestly just spent it on like gifts for my friends and like little trinkets, little things I wanted to buy. And I think I bought like only two things from Crop maybe. And like the rest from Crop were just gifts for my friends, which hey Pookies, if you're listening to this, um you're not getting those gifts until we see each other in person. Fucking hoes. Which honestly, by the time this episode comes out, we would have probably already like hung out together. But yeah, other than Crop, honestly, we just like spent most of our like days at like malls sniffing perfumes and like colognes and candles, a lot of candles too, but mostly just perfumes. We just like we're like, oh, this is so good, and then we just like walk out the shop. Also, in the like near Charles Bridge, there's this little store called Dupe, and this store is basically literally what it says. Like it's like a dupe store for for perfumes, right? So, uh, I'm out of breath of shit because I'm fucking sick. Okay, you gotta give me like the fucking benefit of the. I just realized that I'm covering my face with a microphone. You guys have gotta give me the benefit of the doubt. I am sick. I promise not all the episodes are gonna be like this, but just for today, deal with it. Fuck a bitch. But yeah, uh, I bought. I just fucking lagged a little bit. My fucking brain farted. I got a Ariana Grande Cloud dupe, and it smells so good. I am shitting myself. It smells exactly like the Ariana Grande Cloud. Whoever's making these dupes, I want to kiss your feet because it was so cheap. It was like what, 13 euros for me, and it was Ariana Grande Cloud. Like I'm not the kind of person that cares about like, oh, I want the bottle so people can know that I bought it. I don't give a fuck cuz no one like is entering my room and seeing my perfumes and being like, "Oh, you don't have Ariana Grande Cloud. You don't got the bottle. Oh, you don't have the money." No, because nobody that's entering my room is like that. So it's like Why should I care about the fucking bottle that it comes in? As long as it smells exactly like it and it smells good, because I'm not buying a perfume just because it's by like an artist that I like if it smells like ass. And honestly, Ariana Grande Cloud is one of the best perfumes I've smelled. Not Cloud Pink. Cloud Pink smells like too sweet for me. But like Cloud, the original. That shit was so good. And I think you guys should buy the dupes because let's be honest, in this economy, we don't have money to spend like that. And right now, these artists, we love them, but they're making too much bank on us. We're giving them too much money. We should learn to save our money for ourselves. Save it for concerts, not for perfumes. That's one period. And yeah, other than like honestly, we didn't really do much in Prague, which is like shocking. Like I went like maybe 2 days like with friends, and we went just to clubs. We went to Duplex, but it sucked so much. All they were playing was techno. And if you're a techno person, I think you should go. It was like, it's fun for techno people. Because the people that I went with, they love techno. And they had a great time. But I don't like techno. And it's not that I just like, oh, I hate techno. It's like, I just don't listen to it. And it's not like something that like when I listen to it, I'm like, oh, this is fucking art. Oh, like this is fucking lit. No, I'm not that kind of person, right? So honestly, I didn't really enjoy it. There was just too many people. It was too hot. They didn't have like honestly any AC, or like even if they did, it was just so crowded with like foreigners, and I was so scared to drink. But I felt like sort of like peer pressured by the people that I was with that I should drink because I was like, "Ugh, I should probably like loosen up." Biggest regret because like I don't like drinking in public. Like if I'm drinking, it'll be at like New Year's party at like my friend's house, or like my birthday at my house. Like that's where I'm drinking. Or like if I'm at the bar, I might like get a beer or like a mojito. That's all I'm getting. But I don't like to drink with like just friends. It has to be like close friends, and especially not in clubs. I don't like drinking in clubs. But I decided, you know what? Let's just fucking do it, and I regretted it immediately. I literally told them, "Hey guys, I'm fucking leaving," and I left. I left early. And the next day, I was like, no, not the next day. The same night, I said to myself, I'm not gonna let them ruin my night, and I'm gonna go to like an actual like club that I like. So I went to this gay club, right? And it wasn't like a club. It was a karaoke bar club where they were just like it was honestly so good. I would recommend everyone go there because it was just so much fun. It was so much fun, and I honestly like regretted like not going there in the first place cuz it was just so fun. Now the first time that I went, there weren't that many people, but they were playing Britney Spears, they were playing Ariana Grande, they were playing Madonna. Hello, they were playing Gwen Stefani. That was so good, and I honestly had such a great time. Even though there was like no one, I just like liked sitting there, listening to the music, watching like two or three people dance, and there weren't that many people. Now the next time that I went was the night before the last day of my trip, and that was like a really fun time. I went with a friend, like another friend that I had made at the club, and honestly, it was just a nice experience. Like, okay, he like maybe he didn't like have that much fun because he's more of like a club person, like a nightclub person. But it was karaoke night. There was a bunch of people like doing karaoke. Some people were like really good, like fucking superstar level, right? Like one of them was singing like fucking Estelle. Can you imagine that? But there were some people that were just sucked ass. There was this one dude who like kept doing these weird ass ad libs, and I didn't understand why he was like fucking doing them because they weren't even that good. Like he'd be like he'd be like let's think of as like a song really quickly, like oh fucking like the song on my mind right now was Jealous Type. That shit's been stuck in my head for like 2 weeks. Imagine being like, boy, let me know, like it was so bad. He'd be singing a pop song and be like singing in fucking cursive or something. Like that was so bad. Like I hate those kind of people that sing like that. It's like just sing the fucking song. I hate that people that put like a little spin to it, like add a little spice. No one wants that spice. Oh, I hate those kind of people. Oh, now I remember what he was singing. The only thing he was singing the entire night was Adele. The entire night. It was just Adele. He sang maybe like 5 times. And each one of those songs were different Adele songs. Obsessed with Adele. And I'm pretty sure, like, when I left the club, I saw him outside with a bunch of his friends, or like friends that he made at the club. Excuse me, I need to burp. I saw him like outside with some friends that he made at the club, and he was just like showing them a video, and I heard just singing from the video, and I was like, I bet my own ass that he is showing them his own little concertos or something like that. Cause like let's be honest, that man has the biggest ego ever. And hey, I'm a hater. I'm a hater. And I'm not a hater that hates on anybody because well, now you know. I love good singers, but he was not like okay, he was a good singer at times, but then he'd just go on like ad libs that would just make completely like zero sense. And it was bad. Like there were moments where he just did not hit the note. And me and my friend, every time he like went up, we're like, oh, this dude again. Honestly, like some people just like stay away from the mic, or just like release music and let the people decide if it's good. Like let's be honest. Stop going to karaoke bars and forcing me to listen to your Adele ad libs. Anyway, the club, other than that, was so much fun. I didn't drink a single sip of alcohol, and I still had a great fucking time, which just proves to you, to everyone out there, that you don't need alcohol to have fun. You just need a really good environment. Because everyone there was positive, everyone there was nice, everyone there was happy, dancing, and just like they nobody was like looking for anything. Nobody was there fucking showing off and like looking. I mean, without except for that one Adele person showing off, looking for someone to hook up with. Like we like that's like you didn't feel scared for your life. Like me at like clubs, I'm always like looking out for like people like for not people for men that look creepy to me. Who people who are like or men that are like eyeing me because that makes me fucking uncomfortable. Because like I don't get why men go to like clubs and think that that's like their chance to harass someone. Because like at this gay club, I didn't get even a single ounce of that. There was a mom and her kid there. I think they were celebrating his birthday, and um, they had like their little. They had a nice like trans pride flag, and they were just like celebrating his birthday, and they all went up to sing together, which is so sweet. Honestly, so fucking beautiful. And they were just having such a great time, and that made me like I enjoyed watching them have a great time because like that's what I fucking love. And I think everyone should go to that club. And now I'm name dropping. The club is called Friends. It's in Prague. I think it's in Prague too. Yes. No. I think it's either in Prague 1 or Prague 2, one of the two. And so basically like it's very close to the center. If you're in museum, you will probably have to like take a 20-minute bus or walk there for 21 minutes. Either one of the two. And it's not that far, and it was so much fun. And the admission is only 50 guys, 50 crowns. That's nothing. Oh my god, 50 crowns is like what, 1 euro? Wait, actually let me look this up. Let me take out my calculator right here. Let me just like look this up for a second. Because I'm pretty sure it's like 1 euro, but my math is off. Let's see. 50. It's 2.43 euros. That for an admission is so cheap. And the drinks, even cheaper. But although I didn't have any, I was like sitting at the bar and I ordered a water, and that was also like just 50 crowns, and which is a little bit expensive. Not gonna lie, for like a full glass of cold water with lemon. Like, let's be honest, that's like nothing. You should like be paying €1.50 for that. But whatever, I'm not complaining. If the admission price is only like €2 43, uh, I don't give a fuck how expensive the drinks are, cause that I mean, hey, they might be like high quality, cause sometimes that's why. And they need to make bank. They need to make bank because if they don't make bank, then they can't keep it open. So that's why I'm not complaining. But yeah, guys, go to Friends. It's so much fun. You will have an amazing time there. And hey, sponsor me, I guess, if bars can sponsor people. But yeah, now next on my list, what do I have on my list? Oh, it's still Prague. I wrote this down because I thought it was like so funny. Cyclists in Prague need to be banned from owning bikes. All cyclists and scooter drivers. That includes you. In Spain, we have assholes who don't know how to drive scooters, and bikers who drive on roads instead of the bike lane. But in Prague, they will drive anywhere but the designated area and cause traffic and run you over on the sidewalk. That's how much they fucking hate you, right? I think that all cyclists and scooter drivers in Prague are assholes. You guys, what is up with you guys? Give me the tea. Who hurt you? Because what is causing you to make everyone so miserable? Like, what do you mean I almost got run over? Oh my god. I'm so gassy. What the fuck? I promise I'm normally not this gassy. Anyway, I want to know why cyclists almost ran me over like twice or three times in the span of 1 week. 1 week! Like, do you guys not know how to drive? Do they not, like, explain to you, hey, maybe don't run over the citizens on the sidewalk? Maybe, hey, maybe use the bike lane. Wow. New idea, guys. Anyway. I do like the idea, though, that you can just, like, rent scooters. That is so smart. I wish they had that here. Genuinely. I would use that every single fucking day. Right now, I'm having, like, an issue with going to university with my current scooter, electric scooter, because it's just broken. It's not working. It's been with us for, like, 7 years. It used to be my mom's before she got a car. And it sucks ass. It's basically dead, right? But if they implemented that here where I live, like electric scooters for rent, I'd be eating that shit up. And I like the idea that you don't need a lock. You don't need a lock because like the how do you say this? Like the scooter automatically shuts down when the person who has rented it is done with it. Then you have to pay again. Like, you basically pay with Apple Pay or something to use it, or like with I guess with like a company card, like the card for the company that owns the scooters. And like, you basically, like, you tick it on the scooter, then it turns on and you can use it. Then when you like shut it off, you have to like, I think, honestly, I don't know if I'm lucky because I didn't really get this explained to me very well, but I'm pretty sure there's like either a specific time limit or maybe you have to shut it off for it to like stop working. But yeah, honestly, it's such a great idea. Anyway, what else did I write about? Oh yeah, the last thing that I wrote about that day in Prague, that specific day, is that I went to this like really famous restaurant, like a breakfast spot in Prague. I think it's called Venue. And guys, don't waste your money there. It's too expensive and the food isn't even that good. I I was starving, so obviously I gobbled up all my food in like under 5 minutes. And the waiter came up to me and she's like, "Did you like it?" And I just felt so obese. after that. I felt like I was that fat ass morbidly obese squirrel from those Reddit posts, right? Because like, oh, did you like it? Hey, I literally licked the plate clean. I'm not sure I liked it. And I don't know. I just thought that was like really funny. But guys, don't go there. I ordered this lemonade smoothie. It tasted like nothing. It tasted like nothing. The texture was really bad, and it had like what, one drop of lemon, and they called it lemonade. Like I'm pretty sure the majority of that was like this unflavored grapefruit or something. Unflavored because there was no flavor. It literally tasted like fucking water. Bitter water, by the way. So it wasn't even like sour. It wasn't even like, it was just bitter. I hated it. I didn't even finish it. At least it looked nice, I guess, but still. Although their acai bowl, oh my god, their acai bowl is so good. That shit was good, but honestly, any acai bowl is good. Like, let's be honest, you can't make a bad acai bowl because you don't cook it. You don't really add flavor to it. You just blend things up and put nuts with it and fruits with it and shit like that. Like, that's it. So you can't really mess up an acai bowl. Now, other than that, I went to see, like, this is the next day. I went to see The Conjuring in theaters with my cousin. So a little bit of a little bit of like information. Me and my cousin love horror, but I am so deadly scared of it. My Okay, here's how my brain works. I'm not necessarily like scared of horror movies. When I watch horror movies at home, I don't cover my eyes. I'm not terrified or anything cuz like I have my TV in front of me and I have my couch, I have everything. But cinemas terrify me genuinely. And here's the reason why. The screen is giant, which is not really that much of an issue, right? The real issue is how loud the theaters are. Like me and my friends, when like a horror movie gets too loud or like too, I guess scary, but like scary in a way that's like the music is getting like intense, the people are screaming too much, whatever. We lower the volume, right? In cinemas, you can't do that shit. So my heart's just like constantly beating. And so that just terrifies me even more. And so I just cover my eyes because I think that like, I don't know. I think that's like a I don't want to say trauma response because I don't have a trauma from that, but it's like sort of like a way that to like make myself like it comforts me, right? It like makes myself feel more comfort in situations of stress. I just cover my eyes or like cover my head or like I don't know. When I'm scared, I'm like this, whatever. Like I touch my face, right? So I guess that just like makes me feel less scared, and it's not necessarily because of the jump scares or anything like that. Because the same thing happened in like Long Legs last year when I also went with my cousin in Prague to watch Long Legs for the first time, and I was terrified. Not because of like the jump scares or anything, because there were no jump scares in Long Legs. It was just the sound production. Sound production terrifies me. It's the scariest thing ever, and that doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad. It means that it's so good. If your sound production is terrifying me to my core, that just says how good your movie is. So, yeah. If you guys think that a movie has really good sound production, I'm probably terrified of it. Oh, I mean a horror movie. But yeah, we went to watch The Conjuring, by far the best Conjuring movie to release in the 2020s. Actually, wait, was there a Conjuring movie that released in the 2020s? I'm not sure. Well, anyways, best Conjuring movie so far after the first one. And it was just so good. It was so good. It was so good. It was so good. Oh, and I went to watch it again with my mom and my sister, and the entire time I was just like, sort of like every time like before a scene would come up, I'd like either cover my ears or like cover my eyes or like touch my face, and that would like hint towards my mom or like my sister that something scary is about to happen because I'd already watched it, and I know what's gonna happen in every scene. and it was so good. All the jump scares were so like well timed. The the foreshadowing is so good. The honestly everything is so good. I loved that movie. And I think that everyone should go watch it. And you know what? Ed and Lorraine, you guys are probably liars. Or you're probably like just actual experts. I believe in ghosts. But I don't know. In a way, I believe that all the things that are in their house are actually haunted. I do believe that, right? Because that shit, like, it cannot not be haunted. Like, from all the stories that there. But I just, like, think that Ed and Lorraine profited too much off of other people's misery. So, yeah, that's my opinion. Strike me if I'm wrong. Okay, strike me down, God. I guess. Look at God, not striking me down. So yeah, honestly, okay. Tangent. Matt Rife buying Ed and Lorraine's house. Uh, what the actual fuck? Who thought that was a good idea? Genuinely, who thought that was a good idea? I want to know who made the papers and gave it to Matt Rife. Execution via guillotine right now. Like, I think it was called like the Princess Cradle. Yeah, there. Execution. Now. Ugh. I hate Matt Rife with all of my being. And the fact that he bought the house. Me and my cousin made like a little theory where we said, how long do you think he'll last alive? We said 2 months. We give him 2 months until he's found dead in the house. And we'll see. We'll see in late October, Halloween time, when the barrier between the spirit world and the material world is thin. We'll see how he dies. So yeah, be prepared for his death in October, you guys. Be prepared to celebrate. Oh my god, that was a big ass burp. Making myself comfortable right now. Honestly, we have like a bunch of stuff to talk about right now. Because I wanted the first episode to be very, very filled with things that I wanted to talk about this week. And keep in mind, these are all things that happened either this week or last week. So you guys are getting exclusive tea, right? You're getting like in real time tea. Why am I just realized that I'm at like the right side of the camera. What the hell? Uh, anyway, I wanted to talk about. Okay, first of all, I wanted to talk about like two things. In Prague, I went to this thing called Planetum, which is a planetarium, a sort of like a hemispheric planetarium that like basically it was all like a screen, and it looked so real. You guys, you should look it up. It's so beautiful. And so like after that, like I went back home to Spain, and I was like talking to my mom, and I was like, "Hey, wait, what are my signs? What are my star signs? Like what is because I remember having them tattooed on me, but I was like, "Hey, wait, I'm going to make sure that those are my actual signs." You guys, I wanted to kill myself because spoiler, hey, what I have tattooed on my back, not my actual signs. My sister got them wrong because they were a matching tattoo with my sister when we got them 2 years ago. No, 3 years ago. Sorry, got them 3 years ago in Thailand, and it was our first tattoo and so far our only tattoo. Well, my only tattoo. My sister got a second tattoo recently. I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna get one soon, guys. Just maybe in November or December. Okay, but um, yeah. So spoiler alert, they're wrong. Not entirely, because it is true that I am a Leo Taurus. I think that's what's on my back. Wait, actually, wait. Let me. No, wait. It's on my fucking phone. My phone is not my phone. By the way, I'm literally recording this on my phone because The camera that I have is so fucking low quality, and I found out that you can literally make videos in 4K and in like 120 FPS. Hello, I'm not giving that up. I'm using my phone. I don't give a fuck. So yeah, my star signs are wrong. I will do an episode where I read my astrology chart. Not this episode though, because I need to like put that on my iPad right now. So yeah, my astrology sign is wrong, and I found out that my okay. So I have like the only thing that I found out that was wrong on my back tattoo, was that my rising was Sagittarius, which is not. It's not. I think my actual rising is like Aquarius or Pisces, but I'm not sure. So we gotta look that up for like maybe the next episode. Hopefully, hey, how about episode 2? We read my astrology chart. God, that's a tongue twister. I found out that my Sagittarius rising wasn't true, but that my Sagittarius was in fact my Pluto. It was like my Pluto planet is in Sagittarius. So yeah, that's okay. Hear me out. I'm not that mad because I can. If people ask me, I'll just say, yeah, that's my Pluto. And they'll be like, why do you have your fucking Pluto on your back? I'm like, hey, I just like Pluto. Okay, it's my fucking favorite planet. I'll just say that because I'm too fucking embarrassed to be like, yeah, no, my sister got our astrology chart wrong. Oh, by the way, for people that don't know, um, me and my sister were born at the same time. We're twins. So yeah, that's our astrology chart. Actually, wait, she was born 2 minutes before me, so maybe that's the reason why she is a Sagittarius rising and I'm not. But I'm not sure, you guys. Let me know if 2 minutes actually makes a difference. And I might actually look that up. I'll see for tomorrow, or not tomorrow, for the next episode next week. I'll look it up. I'll look it up for the next episode. But yeah, it was really, really embarrassing. Me and my mom were like, "Oh my god, I got the tattoo wrong." She's like, "You can fix it." I'm like, "No, I can't." It was like a fucking existential crisis, I swear to God. Anyways, we have a couple topics left on this episode for this episode. Let's talk about what I mentioned earlier. Me going kayaking. So that's gonna be like one of the titles of this episode. It's gonna be fucking Prague and my near death experience, which it did not happen in Prague, by the way. It's just gonna be a very misleading clickbaity title. Period. Because I need to make bank. I need this episode to go a little bit viral because it's my first episode. I have zero following right now, so this is gonna be like a very slow, um, sort of rise of popularity, and I hope it's gonna be popularity. It better be. But yeah, what was I gonna say? I was fucking saying something. Yeah, I was gonna talk about my near death experience. I went kayaking on Sunday with my mom, my twin sister, and my little brother, who's 13, right? I want you to like keep this in mind. We're all 154 centimeters to 150 centimeters, except for my brother. He's like slightly shorter. I think he's like 140 something. So like we're all short. We're all weak as fuck. We don't do any sports. We don't go to the gym. Except I'm actually gonna start going to the gym now, guys. Yay! I'm gonna start going to the gym next week. Hey people. So hey, I got a fucking. I should like. This on fucking do not disturb. What the hell? Okay, I should put this on do not disturb because I just got a fucking call in the middle of the episode. In the middle of the episode. Anyways, I was saying that I had a near death experience um this Sunday, and we are all fucking weak. My entire family is fucking weak, right? We don't do anything. Like my brother maybe will do like sports every now and then, but none of us do anything else, right? So, we went kayaking, which is not the smartest thing ever. It was not by choice. I didn't want to go kayaking. I was very tired, and I'm not a fan of like the beach because I'm allergic to water. I have hydro what was it called? Hydrophobic urticaria, which just means that my skin has a really bad reaction to water. And it makes it worse when it's salt water. I don't know why. I don't know the science behind it. I just know that I have that. So the unfortunate. Oh wait, the camera's fucking tilted. What the hell, guys? You guys, why does no one saying anything? Let me just. Okay, it's good now. Anyways, um, yeah. Sorry, this is such a bad podcast. My brain fog is like really getting to me. I took like a paracetamol and a I took a paracetamol yesterday and I took an ibuprofen today. So excuse me if I'm a little bit groggy. Uh, we're all weak. We don't like um sports necessarily. Like it's just not something that we do. We went kayaking. We got super tired, and they told us, "Hey, the wind is like really bad." Uh, like we were in the middle. Okay, we were in the middle of the ocean, and they said, "Guys, we need to go back to shore right now. The wind just changed directions. It's hitting us now, and we're not going to be able to go back later." So, as we're going back, the wind is just pushing us, and the waves are going in the opposite direction from us, from where we're going, because we wanted to go this way, and the waves were going this way, and it was just not a good experience. We were like my anxiety. I had a panic attack in the middle of the kayak because I thought we were gonna die. My arms were giving out multiple times. I kept saying to my sister, Natalie, because her name's Natalie. Natalie, just wait. I can't do this anymore. My hands are hurting so much. My arms are killing me. My chest is like aching. I can't breathe. I had a fucking panic attack. I started crying. And then I like locked in. I fucking locked in. I'm like, no, we're gonna fucking make this. And and we fucking made it. And I started saying, I'm gonna kill these people. I'm gonna fucking sue them. Because how are you a kayaking company and you don't check the winds the day before? How do you not do that? Anyway, it got me a little bit mad. And I have the right to be mad. Hey, I fucking had a panic attack and almost died on a kayak. Okay, I'm being dramatic. We did not almost die. They would have saved us. They had sort of like lifeguards, I guess. We had guides that would have saved us, but still, like, it's just so fucking dumb, and it was like so anxiety inducing. I told my mom, I'm like, I am never going kayaking again. Actually, I'm probably never going swimming in the ocean ever again. You want to take me to the ocean? Take me on a yacht. That's where I'm going. On a yacht. Because I'm not doing any manual labor, let alone to save my life. Um and I'm just not. I'm not cut out for it. It's my body's just not made for it. I have severe asthma, you know? And it's just not something that I'm made to do. And after what happened like on Sunday, I'm just never going kayaking again. And I'm never doing anything like sort of like sport related in dangerous places like the ocean. Yep. That's all I have to say about that. Honestly, I literally felt like I was gonna die. I honestly, this year specifically, I've been having a lot of panic attacks, but nothing was that as bad as what happened that day. Like, oh my god, I genuinely like the panic in my body when I like realized, hey, my arms are giving out, my muscles are like practically bruising at this point. They're ripping apart, and I still feel it right now. If I'm like trying to flex my abs, if I'm like trying to harden the muscles of my abs, of my chest, of my abdomen, they are aching. They feel like someone just hit me with like a bat in my stomach. And my arms too. Right now, my arms are so weak from like what happened, especially now that I have like a fever. I got a cold from going like from the wind and the ocean and everything. And hey, listen, I'm an open book, so I'm gonna tell you this. I fucking pissed myself on that kayak. I pissed myself from fear. And I'm not shy. I'm not embarrassed about that. I will say it out loud. I fucking pissed myself from how scared I was. And I think that's like something that contributed to like me getting sick because of how hot it was. It was so bad. It was so bad. Honestly, I think in a few years I might like right now I'm laughing at it, but I'm also like kind of traumatized from it. I'm not gonna lie, but in a few years I feel like I'm just gonna get over it and like probably go kayaking again, but like in a less dangerous situation. But yeah. Also, I like hit myself multiple times in the face with with my little, what is it called, my oar, the little, how do you, that thing, the little stick that you have to use. My oar, yeah. I hit myself a bunch of times with my oar in the face, and that hurt a lot. And it was like low key kind of embarrassing. Me and my sister, because we had to go on a kayak together, because it was just like two people, obviously, and we were the last ones to arrive to the middle of the ocean to like the little meeting spot, and we're also the last ones to arrive to the shore after. Actually, no, that's a lie. My mom and my brother were the last ones to arrive on shore. It was not fun. It was really not that fun, and I got a really severe allergic reaction after that. And we ate really bad food after because the Thai place that was near it that we planned on going to was closed when we got back. And the only place that was like next to it was this like, I guess like mixed culture restaurant. It was really bad. I ordered a curry. It tasted like soap and perfume. Not good at all. Honestly, a really bad experience. Sunday was not for me. And I think that was like a really bad omen. And I got a cold. And now I'm sick. Yep. And next week, I will be recording on Thursday because that's my day off from university. And I haven't started university yet, which is why I'm recording this on a Tuesday, I think it is. It's Tuesday. I'm recording this on a Tuesday because it's my. My god, what do I keep fucking burping? I haven't even eaten anything yet. Yeah, I'm recording it on Thursday next week, so you guys are probably getting that episode on the regular time. This is probably gonna be like an early episode, I guess. Or I might just upload it on a Thursday. That also might be the case. So yeah, you guys, we made it. We made it to university. And the last thing I wanted to talk about, which was also on this fucking list, was JoJo Siwa's glow up. I never really necessarily liked JoJo Siwa, especially after Karma and the allegations of her like mistreating kids on her show. And honestly, after her cheating on her girlfriend with a dude, also she wasn't like, really well received on the public eye. But honestly, thank God to her boyfriend. I can't remember what his name was for the life of me. But hey, if he's fixing her little deranged like gay pop era, hey, I'm okay with it. Like maybe cheating on your girlfriend was not the best idea, but if you found yourself, go for it, girlie. Like honestly, I don't cheating on her girlfriend was a really bad thing to do, especially after all the controversy she's had. But I guess if her boyfriend was like a healthy stage in her life, then I guess like it's not in our place to forgive her or to criticize her for anything that she does in her personal love life. As long as she's not abusing anyone, obviously, whatever. And if her girlfriend decides to forgive her in the future, then hey, that's on her. That's up to her to decide. And honestly, I'm just like really happy for JoJo Siwa. And I'm really happy that she got a fucking glow up. She looks hot as fuck in her newest photo shoot. You guys should look it up. Cause she looks amazing. Hey, I'm not gonna be over here being like, oh, JoJo Siwa's bad. You know, she's not fucking hot. She's hot. She's hot. And she was hot on Dancing with the Stars. Honestly, Dancing with the Stars or whatever it was called, that era was so like she looked gorgeous, right? And like even now she looks even better than she looked on Dancing with the Stars. So hey, good for her. Good for her. And so hey, for my first episode, obviously I'm not gonna do any Q&As or anything. And obviously, since I literally don't even have a name for this podcast yet, as of recording this, um, I don't know what I'm gonna like necessarily call it. I have a bunch of ideas, but I don't want to put them out there because I'm low-key kind of embarrassed by them because some of them like are really bad. So when this episode is published, it will probably have a name. And in later episodes, I think hopefully after episode 10, I will start doing little call-ins or Q&As where you can comment on my YouTube with any question that you have about me, any question you have about my life or about the podcast or about anything really. Like, oh, have you seen this and this and that? And if you guys want me to honestly react to anything on the podcast, even, hey, I don't really care. This podcast is basically a FaceTime with me and my friends. That's what I'm considering it. Like that's what this is for me. So, yeah, welcome to the first episode of my podcast. Sorry it was such a mess. And hey, if it's a mess, I don't give a fuck. But the only thing I'm actually like kind of sad about is the way my voice is acting up and the way my nose is clogged. So, hey, there's nothing we can do about it. My voice is gonna be like this for the next 3 days, probably. Hopefully, not longer than a week, because I have the first day of university on Thursday, and then we get Friday off, and then I get Monday. So, yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next week on the next episode of the podcast, which does not have a name yet. Now, thank you so much for watching and or listening on Spotify. And thank you so much. Bye bye. I love you people. Mwah.